You know what? You know what we have, Jim?
Something that makes us happy?
Yeah. And you know what that is?
What's that, Dan?
It's a new card.
What do you mean a new card?
We have a new Star Wars Unlimited card to talk about for the card of the week.
Do you mean like never before seen anywhere?
Yeah, that's right. Never before seen anywhere. We are, I think...
Kind of a big deal?
We are kind of a big deal. First time on the podcast, first time on the Card of the Week segment, we have a preview card, our very own Star Wars Unlimited preview card. So thanks to FFG for giving us the opportunity to showcase a new spoiler card for you all. And yeah, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it right here. So this card, we got a new leader, so at the time of recording, I think this was spoiled maybe last week. I think this was spoiled last week, but another leader entered the arena. It was Boba Fett. Okay, so Boba Fett collecting the bounty is that's villainy and cunning. He's a villainy and cunning leader. And he has the ability when an enemy unit leaves play, you may exhaust this leader if you do ready a resource. Yeah, that
seems pretty decent.
That's pretty decent. He's an underworld bounty hunter, and then epic action. If you control 5 or more resources, you can deploy the leader. And then when you deploy him, Boba Fett is a 5-cost 4/7. When this unit completes an attack, if an enemy unit left play this phase, ready up to 2 resources. Wow. That's a leader. Okay.
Yeah.
And so this is set 1. Were you surprised that we are seeing a Boba Fett leader in set 1?
No, I'm not.
Really?
Boba Fett is one of the biggest characters in the entire Star Wars universe.
I would agree with that. I'd agree with that statement.
Yeah. I mean, he has his own TV show, right? This is The Mandalorian.
Jim.
But this dude had like 5 words in a movie, got 13 minutes screen time, dies, and people are like, he's amazing.
He's my hero. Yeah. So there were a lot of people, myself included, super stoked that we are seeing a Boba Fett leader in set 1.
Yeah.
And in all honesty, now that we have Boba Fett, that's probably going to be one of the decks that I want to build first is Boba Fett. And I know there's going to be a lot of people who want to build a Boba Fett deck with a Boba Fett leader. Okay. Yeah. And we've got a new card that is probably going to fit right into that deck. And you know what? It's another Boba Fett. So this is Boba Fett Disintegrator. Ooh. Boba Fett Disintegrator is a ground unit. I gotta say though, I love that sub name. Disintegrator. Yeah. Love it. Absolutely perfect. Okay. So Boba Fett Disintegrator is a 3-cost villainy and cunning unit. He's a 3/5 underworld bounty hunter, and then has on attack. If this unit is attacking an exhausted unit that didn't enter play this round, deal 3 damage to the defender. And so Boba Fett is a legendary card. So this is one of, I think we've seen some other legendary cards, not a lot already so far, but yeah, this is another Boba Fett. Jim, what's your first takes? What's your initial first takes of Boba Fett?
Well, I mean, I love dealing 3 damage to stuff, and this has 3 3s on it. It's 3 cost, 3 attack, deal 3 damage to something when after you kill, or no, it's not even killing.
No, so that's the thing is that the conditions. Yeah. There's a few conditions here. So let's go over that again. Okay, so it says on attack. If this unit is attacking an exhausted unit that didn't enter play this round, deal 3 damage to the defender. Okay.
Yes.
So again, the unit that it's attacking already needs to be exhausted.
Yep.
And when units enter play, they enter exhausted.
Yep.
Okay. So it's basically, for all intents and purposes, you could kind of rephrase it to say if this unit is attacking an exhausted unit, right?
Yeah.
It's just you're forgetting about the ones that enter play.
Yeah.
Okay. You set those ones to the side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
as long as it attacks, deal 3 face. Well,
say that again.
I said as long as it attacks an exhausted unit, well, that hasn't entered, deal 3 face. Deal 3 damage to the defender. Or is it
to the defender?
Oh, so just
not the base.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Okay. I'm thinking it was
deal,
like the
deal 3
person
damage
is
to the
defender.
defender.
Oh, okay. I like this even more now because now it's
So Jim has a bad habit, guys. Okay. Jim has a very bad habit. Jim likes to not read stuff.
I like to not read cards.
He likes to not read and then assume what they do.
I'm thinking like 3 to character, 3 to base.
No.
And I'm like,
it's none
I
of
like
those
this.
Things. It's none of those things.
But I still like this because now you don't have, if you're just going to be dealing something 3 damage and it's going to die to it, you don't have to
anything.
You
back.
don't have to take that back.
He doesn't take
damage.
that back, right?
Or you can deal 6 to something, and like, sure, he potentially dies here, but you have that variety or that versatility of kill something low, not take the backlash.
But again, there's those conditions.
I know.
Okay,
I know.
It's just, and I guess the only condition is it's exhausted.
Yeah, exhausted.
That's the only condition. Is it's just exhausted, right?
As long as it wasn't played that turn.
Right,
so.
right. So it needs to be exhausted and just did not enter play that turn.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I
like it.
Yeah, I 100%.
3 costs.
And it's only that's the thing. It's 3, dude. It's 3. Wow. It's only 3.
Yeah. That's pretty hot.
Yeah. So again, with that condition of exhausting something, and which, who knows? Maybe we'll get stuff that like, I don't know, like exhaust stuff. That's the thing. That's the only the only thing. Just give me stuff that exhausts stuff, and then that's gonna make Boba Fett so much better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it just makes the condition like kind of not matter at that point, right? So yeah, Boba Fett Disintegrator, such a good card. I mean, for all intents and purposes, you could look at it as a 6/5.
Yeah.
For a 3, dude, I just can't.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I can't get over that, man.
Or kill something for 3 and not have to take damage.
Not have to take damage,
which is super value.
Oh my goodness,
super value.
Yeah. And then with the good dude, it's crazy. I cannot get over how crazy this card is.
Yeah, I like it.
I very, very, very much.
Throwing a little bit of red, I'd be running Darth Vader, have the yellow base, throwing a bunch of control stuff, have Boba Fett as well.
But the thing is though, in all honesty, just protect a Boba Fett with a bunch of Sentinels.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And then like you're not able to touch Boba Fett.
Yeah.
And then when you attack, guess what? You have to attack into the Sentinel.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. And then you've got and now here comes Boba Fett. Man. It's
so they would be taking damage from attacking the Sentinels, and then whatever damage they have on them, Boba Fett could just be coming and clean up.
Like Boba Fett is, man.
Yeah, this is nice.
This is Boba Fett Disintegrator will pair up super well with Sentinels. So, real quick, I want to look through because we don't have a ton, but let's see. I mean, if you're playing this with Emperor's Royal Guard, while you control an now you probably wouldn't, because again, Emperor's Royal Guard is command. It's command villainy. Okay. And
which is green.
And yes, it's green.
He
only what's that?
I said, yeah, you could play those 3.
You could. But again, this unit only gains Sentinel when you control an official. You have to control an official unit. Okay. And then he gets buffed when you control Emperor Palpatine. Okay. Yeah. So that's one. That keeps doing that. Oh, goodness gracious. I would like to go back, please.
Cell Block Guard has Sentinel.
Cell Block Guard, yep. That's probably one of the big ones that you'd run.
And he's a 3/3.
Cell Block Guard is yes, yep, yeah. Cell Block Guard, and that's you'll probably max out on Cell Block Guards because that's only villainy. So 3 cost villainy, 3/3 Sentinel.
And you could even, like, if you're mixing a different color, or I don't know which one this is, but Chewbacca because they share the cunning, I believe it is. So then you could have Chewbacca as well.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. And then
Chewbacca's amazing.
Chewbacca is phenomenal. And we're specifically talking about the ground unit, right?
Yes.
So Chewbacca is, we said he has cunning as well as heroism. Okay. So Chewbacca's cunning, heroism, 5 cost, 3/6 sentinel. And then when this unit is attacked, ready him. So you could utilize Chewbacca, buff him up, attack, damage something, right? And then come in with Boba Fett. Oh man, there's a lot of things that you can really do.
Yep.
Super well with Boba Fett. So yeah, I think you're probably going to see a lot of Boba Fett disintegrators with Sentinels, and I think that's going to be a big home for him.
Yep.
But even if you don't have Sentinels, it's still a great card. Even in a vacuum, a phenomenal card.
Mix in a little bit of red for, little damage output, and then you come in with the... So then it's not like it's a 2-for-1, kind of is, but you don't have to worry about that backlash damage.
Assuming you get enough in there, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, like an open fire +3 kind of kills
a lot of
seems
stuff,
like
a lot of
almost
stuff,
everything,
right?
yeah.
Assuming there's no shield tokens you got to worry about.
Yep.
And again, now we're seeing a lot of stuff now to where shield tokens matter, right? And shield tokens are basically if this unit is going to be dealt damage, you just remove a shield token.
Also, if a unit with 3 defense has a shield token on it, he still kills it, but then takes backlash damage because it's 2 different instances of damage.
Yeah, it should be 2 instances.
It's first deal the 3, blow up the token, and then go ahead and for the kill.
Correct. Yep.
I like
And that's another thing too, like kind of getting around shield tokens, right? Again, so many use cases for Boba Fett Disintegrator. So again, thank you to FFG for that spoiler.
Amazing card.
Such a good card, dude.
Amazing.
Such an amazing card. I'm excited. I'm more excited now for the Star Wars Unlimited deck. So yeah, Boba Fett Disintegrator, I'm stoked. Such a cool card.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So